The common mistakes people make with Maine Coon kitten. Join me as I take on the challenge of raising my Maine Coon kittens the right way. Let's see if I can avoid all the common mistakes. These cats aren't your average kitten, and trust me, there's a lot to get right. I'm Lucy from Bells for Maine Coons. We raise your Maine Coons here at our home. And in this video, I'm going to walk you through some of the biggest mistakes I see people make with Maine Coon kittens and what to do instead. So one of the important things is misunderstanding their growth. Maine Coons grow fast and slow. That confuses a lot of people. In the first few months, they grow fast. Weight, size, appetite, everything takes off. But they're not done. They don't fully mature until around 3 years old. So while they might look grown at 1 year, they're still filling out, building muscle, and developing their coat and structure. Their head is usually narrow when they're little, and when they're older, their bone structure widens and their facial expression changes a whole lot, turning them into that fierce look that we all like, and especially in the European breeders. So if you feed low quality food early on, it can mess with that process. We feed Royal Canin and recommend keeping your kitten on it for at least the first few weeks after pickup. High protein, high quality, and tested, because what you feed in those first months matter long term. Okay, another one, not giving them enough space. These kittens need room to move. They're curious, they're smart, and they explore everything. And if they're stuck in a small space all day, they'll get bored. And that leads to destructive or annoying behaviors. They need vertical space, room to climb, jump, and watch what's going on. Number 3, ignoring their social needs. Maine Coons like being around people and other animals. They're not loners. But if you're going to be gone most of the day, they'll do better if they have another pet around or someone checking on it. They just don't disappear under the bed like some cats do. So I think it's just really important to not leave your Maine Coon kitten alone. I don't think it's right to leave any kitten, honestly, all day. But, okay. Number 4, skipping grooming. Their coats are beautiful, but you have to maintain them. We start brushing them young because we don't want them to mat, and we don't want them to be like untouched. We want them to feel like we're touching their ears, we're touching their face, if we need to put eye drops in them, if we need to bathe them, or if we're going to travel with them. We want to be able to hold their cute little feet because we're going to clip their nails, and we want them to be okay with that. You don't want to go over and over it when, like right now, he's not really liking it. Slowly, another time, another day, I'll grab him a little bit longer, and then he'll slowly grow into it. When they travel, you're going to want to put them in a carrier. My cats go in and out of a carrier like nothing happened because it's also my demeanor. I don't get freaked out. I don't get nervous, and I transmit that. They take baths very easily. All of them. From the first bath, they might be a little bit upset. As soon as the water hits them, I start gradually wetting their hand, their foot, and then put their whole body in there. If you see my bathing videos, you'll see all my cats just start laying back and relaxed, enjoying a bath like we do. And then another part that is really important is not watching their health closely enough. So you want to test so that you're not breeding animals that have these issues genetically, like hypertrophic cardiomyopathy. That's a really serious heart condition that doesn't just happen, it's inherited. You won't always see early signs, which is why vet checkups and early screenings matter. Don't assume they're fine just because they're eating and playing. You want to check for these things. And then what do you want to do instead? You want to feed real early and adjust as they grow. They don't need the same food forever. Kittens, young adults, and older cats all have different needs. You want to play every day. You want to have toys, tunnels, climbing shelves, whatever works. These guys need stimulation, not just peace and not just space. You want to keep the environment safe. They're smart. They open doors. They get into cabinets. They knock things over, lock away anything that's dangerous. And most of your ornaments are going to end up being not crystal like mine, because all the crystal ones got broken. You want to be patient. They're not done growing at 1 year. Expect changes in size and behavior for a few years. And don't get impatient. Give it a minute. Give it a minute to grow to its fullest potential. You want to keep the environment safe. These are things that are not healthy for them. You want to keep this out of your environment. Puzzle feeders. Teach tricks. Rotate toys. These cats can get bored, and bored cats can get annoying. So you want to give them stuff they love. There's a few toys that they love, and I'm going to put links underneath. Toys that my cats really like. All right. Maine Coons aren't just big cats with fluffy coats. They need specific care, especially in the first few years. If you've raised one or you're in the middle of it, drop a comment and let me know what's worked for you.